I'm going to ask. Where you guys?
Hello.
He's Fox 8.
And they were really mean.
Past the main entrance.
Around the back.
Where do we go?
He do one shot of me.
Jasmine.
So we're on the wrong
I love Fox 8.
Show us.
That Jasmine, run up there really quick.
Show us. I wouldn't have found this.
No.
I never would have found this. Very hard to find. At one point?
No, they never closed.
Okay. What was the deal this morning?
In one precinct, the cards H.
H. Okay.
But it was fixed. They brought new cards.
Okay.
Poll workers had those voters vote on
Paper
paper ballots, and no one seemed to be upset. There wasn't a big crowd, so it wasn't
Okay.
a huge issue.
Okay.
It was probably inconvenient. And so it was fixed. I mean, actually, other than that, I don't think there have been any problems here. But there was a problem in the very beginning.
Okay. So it was the wrong memory cards. One precinct.
Right. Whether they were wrong
Or the encoder was wrong.
Something about them didn't. They just didn't operate.
Okay. Okay. What time did
So it wasn't as though they weren't able to vote.
Yeah.
And no, since the voters were not upset, I don't think it was a problem.
Yeah.
It was a problem as far as the machines were concerned.
Yeah.
So it's something to be concerned about.
Yeah.
There is
It was more a supply problem, it sounds like? It wasn't really a machine problem?
Well,
If they gave...
it was the cards that went into the machines that didn't work.
Not the memory cards, the voter cards.
The voter cards.
They weren't pulling up the right ballot.
Correct.
Got it.
They didn't work well.
What's your name?
Carol
What's your last name?
Mickle.
And if we use this as part of Video the Vote project, would you mind being...
That's fine.
Okay, would you spell your last name for me?
M-I-C-H-E-L.
Thank you, Carol.
You're welcome.
Are you C-A-R-O-L?
I am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And are you an observer as well? You look really familiar. And do you mind if I video? How's your day been?
It's been a good day. There's been a lot of ups and downs, but everyone who was here seemed to work well and get what they needed, and it worked out very well.
Fabulous, fabulous. And who are you observing for?
Observing for the other person, where there were two of us.
Okay, so you're observing for the
Democratic Party.
Democratic Party. You're both?
Both, right.
Okay, I'm
Just
with
tuned into the bill hurting.
Is there one over there?
No, that's where I was.
Oh,
She was
got it.
sitting over there.
Got it.
She was sitting over there.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. About how many people were here
To vote?
to vote?
I'd say 1,000.
Really? Really?
Mostly young people. A lot of young people in this.
And were there lines at all?
Occasionally, but not a lot. It worked very smoothly. Once in a while there would be, but it wasn't unbearable, and we're inside, so it wasn't uncomfortable.
Right. Right.
Quickly and made their decision and moved on.
Great.
So it just kept smoothly working.
Great. And the IDs, did they seem to?
It seemed to work all right, too.
Good.
I mean, no one seemed to be upset about having to provide them, or that they had to provide a different alternative piece of material. They were prepared. I don't think anyone I observed did not have something.
Something. Really? Do you think there were many provisional ballots?
Yes, but this is a neighborhood where there are a lot of students who live here.
Right.
Lots of kids from the university, so they move around a lot.
Right.
And they get married.
Right.
So their names change.
Right.
There's a lot of change for them.
Right.
So a lot of those people probably were the majority of the people who had to take ballots.
Yeah.
Because they don't live in the same place.
Yeah. Yeah. Great.
So we were lucky.
Yeah.
So who are you doing this for?
I am at Coventry Elementary School, and here we have City of Cleveland Heights, Ward 1, Precinct 8. I got it.
And you're good to as much time as
There aren't a whole lot of people voting. These are all poll workers. We were thinking, is it really worth it to keep the polls open?
How did you know to come in late?
Heard on notice. It's at home.
looks like this is what it looks like at 9:15 when a poll is open until 9. About how many guys? Cool. So how long do you think it'll take you to break down the machines?
That won't take very long.
Good. What are those people over there doing?
Provisional ballot.
Uh-huh. Lots of them today. Is he a voter?
Lock it jammed, so we didn't have a device to pull it apart and didn't want to break the plastic. There's a lot of plastic in the thing.
Yes, there is.
So we didn't.
I was an EDT last year. Last year.
In May.
In May.
Feels like last year.
I was a standby EDT today, but they had me doing other stuff.
Yeah, well.
What did you do?
Pardon me?
What were you doing?
Oh, I was just working downtown, and then they
Pull it out, put it in again. It did, but it wouldn't do anything. So then we put it in again, and it didn't recognize the memory trace. So it's probably memory trace not good.
No, I'm not. I'm just I'm an observer. Yeah, I'm an election observer. I do work with the Free Press, the Columbus Free Press.
No, Columbus.
Yeah, not the Detroit Free Press. Or was it? Yeah. Now, there were places that didn't have a whole lot of lines. Just here in Cleveland Heights. I vote in Cleveland Heights as well. And so, and I was at a couple precincts. I was over at Grace Lutheran this morning, and there were lines. At 11 o'clock, there were lines.
We had lines for a little while in the morning, mainly because this precinct, the cards were more. So,
What do you mean, the encoder card?
The encoders or the cards, because then debt card.
we ran into that in May too, and I was hoping that they were going to send out some extras.
None of them worked. They had 7 cards, none of them worked.
And what did they do about it?
We called in several times.
You know what? This is that thing off.
Alternative working. They tested them. Their tests were showing that the paper was coming back. They're not running a paper tape of them. Nobody watches.
Well, when they
your ballot and your ID envelope. The person opens your ballot and can see who you are and how you voted. Yeah. Oh, well.
I don't care personally.
Some people do. That's not equal protection under the law.
Yeah, but that's the what I was getting at is the little holes in the cards are easier to read than pencil marks.
That's right.
There was absolutely nothing wrong with the cards, with the punch cards.
Oh, I know.
You got a handy pad here or there, in my opinion, is you try to punch through 2 or 3 of them at the same time.
It really wasn't about HAVA, the Help America, sunk $40 million into this system.
But this is what the people wanted.
No, it's not.
This is what they wanted.
No, it's not.
Well, yeah, it is. That's
Who?
why we got this.
No.
Because they said that counting them by hand is inaccurate, so we went to
No.
the paper scans, then we went
HAVA,
to
federal. And people knew where to come. Do you have fun? I'm sorry?
It was intense, very long hours.
Yeah, I know. And you're rightfully extremely tired.
I'm very tired.
Are you going home now?
No. I don't get these flags.
Oh.